Greetings from us at Children Are Important. We wanted to bring you some ideas for Mother's Day. My name is Vicki Kangas.
My name is Abril.
Thank you, Abril, for helping me. We're both staff here, and Abril has looked up these ideas and found ideas that are easy and cheap, so it won't cost you much. Not to worry about that. The first idea that April found was this card, and it's beautiful because it's big and it's 3D, and these kind cost a lot in the store, but your children can make them in your class. And so to make the leaves and the petals stand out, she just started with a plain piece of paper, any piece of paper, any color. And on the inside you can have messages like, you're the best mother in the whole world, or simple, I love you so much, Mom, can go on the inside. And for the outside decorations, to make the circles for the petals, she just used a plain lid, and she just drew around the lid on a piece of paper. I think I'm going to use purple, but you can pick any color you want. Just draw around it. So kids don't have to make perfect circles. Make for them, and when you get the circle, you just cut it out. And the smaller flower is made the same way, but this is just like the lid to a water bottle. And that makes a smaller circle, and when it's cut out, you can show me how to do that. You just fold it. See how she's folding it? And she's gluing one side of it, and then sticking it on. And the folds, she's making the folds always on the same side, so it'll petal around and stand out. And that will give the students something they are happy about, that they can give their mom, that they didn't have to pay for, but you provided in your class, and it was fun to make them. Another idea that she has found, setting these things aside, is a really pretty bookmark. Will you put that in the book for me?
Yes.
It starts with some simple supplies like a clip. This is a large paper clip. They can be silver, or you can find some colored ones. One little box is enough for your whole class, I'm sure. And she found some pretty cheap ribbons. And she can mark where she is in the book with this. And moms might want to mark their Bibles with it, or whatever book they're reading, or a cookbook where their favorite recipe is. To make these is quite easy. You just cut a small piece that looks about that big. If you want to measure them, it's just like that. Doesn't need to be big, that's how big it is. And then you double it over. You don't have to tie a knot. You don't have to know how to do a knot. So that means preschoolers can do it. And they can be proud of what they're making. And it goes through the clip. And then when you get the other side of the clip, it makes an opening. And you stick the tails through the opening. Cola. Tails. And I've tied one on to mark it. You want to do one? Three-year-olds might want to work in pairs, but older students will have no problem whipping this off really fast. And it's a delightful bookmarker to use and have the book that they're working on ready to go. Now these ideas look expensive, but they aren't. So it isn't going to cost you a lot. to provide something very nice that the students can make in your class and give their moms for Mother's Day. And when their mom has this showing off in her home and grandma comes over, it's like, oh, they might have time and you might be able to afford to make two, so grandma gets one too, or an aunt, or a special neighbor who doesn't have any kids to celebrate Mother's Day. Oh, thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. We are going to be praying that you use this as an evangelism tool to help you to increase your class size, because your class is fun. And it's when they come to your class, it's not sit and listen to a lecture. They get to make things. They get to do things. They get to be involved in giving. That feels good, to be a giver in your class. Thank you, and April and I are saying goodbye.